Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always tuning in. I really appreciate. Today, the first time you are coming across us, so you are hearing this voice for the first time. We still remain Progress News, and we give you all the latest updates. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and I'll be right back.
Highest thing they can do is to come and arrest me, and that's what I'm waiting for. And please, kindly share widely. That is the only contribution you can do in this. If that's the only contribution you can do in this struggle, contributing online is very important. It's very, very. I don't want all these unwanted messages. So share. Yesterday I made a broadcast on my personal page. I was replying former Ipob deputy chief Mazuche Mefo. In case you didn't watch, please kindly go to my personal page, Prince Will dash Chimeze Richard. Prince Will hyphen Chimeze Richard. You will see that's the last video there. I made a lot of points, very important. Very, very important. If you listen to what I said there, it's not just a response, but I made a point and I directed him proper. As a freedom fighter, you can't just stand up from nowhere and say you're a freedom fighter. You don't have knowledge, you don't have wisdom, you don't have understanding. That's one of the qualities. These are the qualities of a freedom fighter. You must also be diplomatic. You know, and avoid things that will destabilize the nation. So I directed him, I corrected him, and I raised some points. I also said something. In fact, what I said there is very important. So I will advise you guys to go to my page, Prince Will hyphen Chimeze Richard. Then you see that's the last video there. Share it widely. Share it widely. Yes, we received a serious warning from the Chief of Army Staff yesterday. He was speaking in Abuja and he was directing all his threats to us over here, to Ipob and every other Biafra group in the southeast. You can see a chief of army staff of a nation went to Abuja to talk about a particular region. So it's only in the east. That is where we have insecurity. You don't have insecurity. There's no insecurity in the north, where Boko Haram, ISWAP, and bandits are terrorizing them. In Lagos State, their allies have now become terrorists, killing our people. And the Chief of Army Staff did not see them. He didn't even mention any of these people. His focus was southeast. His focus was southeast. Then I begin to wonder, is it in southeast that we have the highest insecurity? And he's not even pointing at maybe unknown government or whatever. He's directing it to Biafran agitators. These were agitators like us. He's directing it to us. Sorry, the beer is inside my nose. As I'm talking and breathing, the thing is just crashing me. I will need to go to the saloon. So when I read that, I shook my head. I said, these people are complete idiots. I don't know why he was threatening us, or why he's threatening us. Because 2 days ago, I fired them serious warning. Serious warning, if they continue to intimidate our people in Lagos, we are going to do what? We'll march to Lagos to defend our people. It's not because of P2B lost, because I saw some media reports. They're trying to link it to why they're claiming it was Labour Party lost. It's not because of that. Nobody should twist my statement. No media should twist my statement. It's not because of Labour Party. It's not because of P2B. I'm not a member of an opinion movement. I'm not I don't participate in partisan politics. So anybody who is writing, you write accurately what I said. Don't go and twist it. Don't go and twist it. We know that our people, they are deaf and dumb. We warn them. They jumped from Biafra struggle to obedient, and now they are suffering it. But we cannot overlook, because overlooking will be a weakness. So we still have to defend them. No matter what, they have made a mistake. We cannot overlook, and that is why I'm showing concern. Even the Igbo that was arrested, he didn't come out to want to threaten that he will invite Ipob before election or whatever. It's after election. But then, what he said is not wrong. There's no bad thing in what he said. That he will invite his people to come and protect the businesses of the Igbos in Lagos. It's not a crime. It's not a bad statement. So are you arresting him because Ipob is a terrorist group? He mentioned a terrorist group, or he mentioned a militant group. Then the allies in Lagos, they are not terrorists, they are not militants. That is the injustice we are talking about. And I have come out to say that, yes, we are going to do what? We will invade Lagos. Nobody will even invite us. We will invade Lagos. We will invade Lagos. So I'm waiting for when they will invite me to come and claim as what I said. Or they will come and arrest me. Anyone they feel like doing. Anyone they feel like doing. I'm waiting. And as they are arresting us, they are arresting more trouble. They are arresting trouble. They are arresting trouble. Trouble. Because I will prepare my ground. I have prepared my ground. And I'm preparing my ground. So anytime they come, remember me. Anytime they remember me, then they will know that I'm not just the only one speaking. I'm speaking on behalf. I'm speaking on behalf of thousands of members of BNL. I'm speaking on behalf of our followers at the borders, of our followers at the Bakassi Peninsula. I'm speaking on behalf of our followers in River State and other states of our influence. They will know that I'm not alone. Prepare my ground before anything. I will instruct my men if they arrest me. Then they will know. Anytime they feel like, let them keep me there. It's not we cannot shut our mouth. That's the truth. We cannot shut our mouth. So let him take his warning. Let him. I mean, when we hear say chief of army staff don't threaten, we will come. We will go hide. We will go and hide because he has a fighter jet that he can send to the east to bomb everywhere. So when we hear say chief of army staff don't talk, we will go and hide. We will not hide. We are not going to hide. And his threat will not stop us from speaking up. It will not stop us from the struggle we are into. We have not committed any offense. That's the truth. That's the truth. So let him keep his empty threats. Let him keep it. Because if we follow it accordingly, if we follow it arm to arm, if we follow it the way it's supposed to be, they cannot withstand it. They cannot withstand. They don't defeat Boko Haram. They have not defeated Boko Haram. They will be fighting on different fronts. So they are supposed to be praying so that there won't be more conflict in Nigeria. There will be more conflict. Instead of to caution those that are attacking a particular tribe. A particular tribe. an Igbophobic attack. Instead of to caution them, come out and warn them, you are warning the people who have been affected, that are crying over the intimidation of their people. You can't warn, he's a stupid man. He's a stupid man, that's what I said. Can't scare us away, that's the truth. So if what I've said is against the law, then the law should take its course. We're only defending our people. We are defending our people, that is the truth. Even as we say we will invade Lagos, we are not saying that our supporters will go and attack Yorubas. No. But the allies that are being sponsored, they will be brought down in 2 days. That is the truth. They will be brought down. Yes, I talked about the sit-at-home that was declared by Master Simon Ekpa for those in Lagos State, and some people were raining abuses. They were raining abuses on me. That why must I support such a thing or whatever? And without seeing reasons, even that Igbo that was arrested also made it known that if Igbos can shut down Lagos markets, the Igbos are in charge of Lagos economy. So it's time to prove it. It's time to prove it. If Igbos can shut down Lagos markets, I'm telling you, the sit-at-home in Lagos will have more effect, weight than the sit-at-home that has been happening in Southeast. Only Lagos. Because, is it Ladipo market? It's controlled by Igbos. Oshodi, Balogun market, Ebutero market, Alaba International, all these areas, assuming our people will come to their senses and reason with us. Even if one day Lagos they will know that truly the Igbos that they are asking to leave owns Lagos, are in charge of Lagos economy. Yeah. By the time one day they go to market and couldn't get anything, they will realize themselves. They will realize themselves. Then let them go and arrest or shut down the markets. All the people that didn't open their shop, they should go and arrest all the Igbos business, all the Igbo traders in Lagos. So I saw reason. The people they come out to insult me. Yeah, this and that. And I laughed. That's the problem we're having in Biafra land, especially in Igbo land. Agreement and disagreement. And even if you disagree with what your colleagues said, or the instruction or order he has given, have you attempted to reach out to the person and say, no, this action, if we follow him, you know what we'll do? Have you? As I will come on air, go to a newspaper and be writing. And when you condemn, you criticize. You go publicly. We are not doing ourselves any good. And those of you that are attacking me, because from those of you who are members and followers of the Ipob DOS, I'm not they drag anything. We know they drag land. We know they drag block. We know they drag any position. I'm on my own. So I don't see reason why you come and you want to monitor my personal way of doing things. I don't see reason for that. Yes, I am affiliated with Mazi Simon Ekpa and Autopilot. It was a collective decision of my group. It was a collective decision. I think we made a live video here. We saw members of my group. We gathered in Calabar. We had a press briefing, in Calabar, where we officially made. So for you to know that it's not just my own personal. I consulted those that matters in BNL. I consulted them. They said that's a welcome development. We should go ahead and work with him. And I'm still wondering how it became some people's headache. How is that your business? It's not your business. I'm not there to attack DOS or whatever. I don't know them. So why should I come and be attacking them? I don't know them. The DOS I know were the first DOS. And even as I knew them, those period, I never came out to begin to counter. I mind my business. I mind my business. Even as I know how they were stealing money. They were stealing money. I used to get information. I used to get information. How they were stealing money. This IPOB, I know the side follow farmer. I'm not looking at small errand boys come and be insulting me. These DOS, they are judges, they are newcomers. They are newcomers in IPOB. They cannot tell me the history of IPOB. They can't. They don't stand that chance to tell me about IPOB. I will tell them. What do they know in IPOB? You want me to come and bow? For what? I cannot. I'm not fighting with them. I don't have issue. I've never come out to post or to go to a newspaper. Anything their own decision or whatever they are doing, I mind my business. If they said they want to go to war today, they want to go to attack Abuja, I will not come out and condemn them. Since they are going to Abuja to fight, I will not come out and condemn them. If they said they want to negotiate, because they were talking of negotiation, the federal government for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, I will not come out and they want to decide. I'm not hearing directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I believe they are. I won't come out and I will mind my business. So where have you seen me begin to gossip? Talk about when I make a close or call because I'm not in your camp. You come and start in all sorts of abuses. For IPOB, you don't even know. You don't even know the history. You don't even know the history. Those that were there from 2012. Those that were there, that are no longer there. And I'm supposed to give me big respect. Big respect. All of you. Because you don't know anything about IPOB. You are just there reading online, social media, jumping up and down, attacking people that are bigger than you. Ever since, right from time, I've been minding my business. Because I don't want issues, as you see me so. I don't want issues. There are some ESN members, never wanted to say this. They have fracas in Rivers State. They came and met me. That was November last year. I was in Rivers State. They came and met me with 2 buses. I received them. We had to schedule a meeting. Because they complained some certain things. How they saboteurs among them. How they have problems and whatever. I don't want to begin to mention some of their key officers' names because you may know them. So they will not know those. After like 2 weeks, they invited me. I went for the meeting. They were pleading with me to talk to Mazi Simon Ekpa. I never told Simon, even till now, telling me how they invaded their camp in Rivers State. And they mentioned some names of their commanders that betrayed. And they mentioned some names of the so-called DOS commanders or whatever that are also collecting money from Mazi Simon Ekpa. They will collect money from Mazi Simon Ekpa. Come and tell them that they are working with Simon. They are also working with DOS. They will still go and collect money from DOS. They told me, I didn't tell Simon, I only told Madam Azuka. And she tried to fix a meeting. The opposite side, they were trying to make that meeting not to work. So I told them that I cannot front myself in ESM matter. Because I don't want trouble, not be tomorrow. Somebody will say, I'm going to scatter ESM for River State. For River State. I told them, the only thing I will do, because I know Simon is very busy. I know he's very busy. So I had to relate that issue to Madam Azuka. I had to relate it to her. And these boys keep worrying me. They keep disturbing me. They keep disturbing me. They keep disturbing me. Anytime I come to River State, they will send some of their, they will come and meet me to be pleading with me. I should talk to Simon. I should tell them about that. So that is for you to know that there's some criminals in this struggle. You don't know what is happening. You just come on Facebook, begin to write blah 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 blah. You write nonsense. The ESM members. Do you know them? Do you know them? Do you know them? Do you know them? They met me. I advised them. I told them if they can't work together in the states, they can have their separate camps. They can have their separate camps. That was my advice. And the person who is collecting money, I don't want to mention his name. Maybe I will also mention his name. Collecting money from Autopilot. He will still go again. Go behind and collect from DOS. And running one ESN camp. That is why they are sabotaging and killing themselves. They will sabotage themselves and lead the enemy to invade their camps. Because they are not sincere. They are not sincere. When I heard it, when they told me, this particular person that was leading their command there, I never believed. Until money was released. I knew when money was released to this particular person in River State. One of our brothers who was in charge, I told him about these people. They met him too. Then he said they will release money to their general organ. So he would disperse the money. He went to a meeting. They now fixed a meeting. Before that money was sent, they fixed a meeting, ESM meeting. He came to the meeting and told them that he is working with DOS. He's working with DOS. By then, DOS have given him money. He has collected money. After a week again, they recorded it. They sent it to me. After a week again, by then Autopilot have released money to him. He came back, told them that he's now working with Simon Ekpa. That is now working with Simon Ekpa. And they asked him, so how will you now cope now? You are working with that. He's not against DOS, he's not against Simon. They asked him, how will you now cope? Where are you taking instruction from? Since you are not against Simon, you are not, which is good. But you have to take orders from a particular body. You can't serve two masters at the same time. I reported that issue to that our brother. I don't want to call his name on there. The money when I send, give this man. This is what they said he's saying in the meeting. He's collecting from here, setting confusion in River State. And they said they will investigate him. When these boys were disturbing me, I had to call Madam Azuka and told him, those boys are there, able men, they are ready to do anything. Wait, see, I saw their spirit. But betrayers among them, Judas among them. So all these things. But I tell them I will not fund myself because I don't want issues. Maybe tomorrow they say let me go scatter ESM for River State. All those kind of stuff. So I try to avoid issues. So some of you fools who don't even know efforts that I'm making, you come on Facebook, begin to insult me, begin to write nonsense because I don't. You have access to your phone. You write nonsense. You just sit there in your house. You don't belong to any camp. You are not even a member of Ipob. You are just a follower. How many of you went to that protest in Aba? How many of you that are writing jargons here? How many of you went to that protest in Aba? Did you participate in that protest? You never did. You only used to come and write. Blah, 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 blah. The way you write as if you are part of the men on ground. You write more than those on ground. I have avoided attacking even DOS. I give them their respect. I know they find trouble, unless person find me. Unless you find me. That was why when I was working with Asari, and those former DOS, but those former DOS were the ones that called me and linked me up with Asari Doko. We started working, I saw the trick there. I had problem with them. My boys were arrested. They ran away. They ran. My boys were arrested in Bayelsa for something we planned. We planned that anything that happened that day, and it happened that those that were arrested were my members from River State. Everybody switched phone off. Phew. All those DOS members, former DOS members, they off their phone. Some refused to pick because they've seen the news that those boys have been arrested. So you don't ask them for money. Asari went there, sought for himself, and left. I took the risk. When the commissioner of police said I must be there, I must come to that office, I went there. They were contemplating moving us to Abuja, me and Asari. Before, I think whether the governor, the deputy governor or the governor chief of staff called, they were pleading here and there. They should kill that case. I went there. So that I spent money, not that I just went there. I spent money. I gave the IPO. I gave to some of the police. Because those boys lied that they were not part of the meeting. And that was the instruction I gave them. Tell the police, in case you are arrested, that you are going for a traditional marriage. And that was what they told them. There was no flag with them, no evidence. But the police knew. They knew they were lying, but no evidence to prosecute them. So when I came there, the commissioner told me, your boys, they said you invited them to a traditional marriage. I said, yes, sir. It's okay, can you take my men to the marriage venue? I said, no problem. And luckily, as I was coming to the station there, at a close by place there, I saw where they were doing traditional marriage. I went there, the IPO assigned some police, they followed me. We went there. If you see me that day, you think that they were my escort. You think that one governor's son come marry ceremony that day. They were behind me, walking. I was walking majestically, moving around at the marriage ground, waving people there. The teacher and our governor became come. Until when I came out, the police said, Oga, we know say no be marriage where you come. No be marriage. As you don't pass a grade, I will expect you to greet at least some family members. I said, why must I greet? Must I greet everybody, individual people that came here? They say, make I leave that thing, I just settle them, make the video all these things. The commissioner say, what you they talk not true. I settled them, I went to ATM machine. I withdrew money, I gave them. They sent video to the commissioner and he ordered for their release. At the end of it, they tried to, that was my problem, my issues with Asari and those former DOS members. They ran away. But I avoided coming publicly to attack them. I avoided coming publicly. I quickly withdrew from the so-called coalition. Because I don't like to gossip, to come to every time a person with a blab. I told them I can no longer continue. They are all tricksters. That was my issue with them. And Asari, he was shouting and shouting. He was shouting at me the day police came. He was shouting at me that my boys were the one that gave them information to invade the venue. I said, my boys? Did I even know the venue? Me? Did you inform me? Did you inform me? Give me the venue or the address. We were mainly coming by description. If we reach this junction, you tell us, oh, yeah, move to this junction. Your PA will be directing us. Because that day I started shouting at the guy, his PA. I started shouting at him. My boys didn't know the venue. When they got to Tombia, I would tell them when they get to Tombia, they will give them another direction. But they were arrested and welcome to Bayelsa. They were arrested there. But his own men arrived as early as 5 a.m. They knew the venue. So when you're in freedom struggle, you don't have trust. That's another thing that kills a struggle. You don't have trust for your colleague. the people you claim you are in alliance with, you don't have trust. How do you move forward? How do you move forward? And later they went out to start taking credit. They started posting online to take credit that they were behind the release of my voice. I said, what? Behind the release? How much did you bring? How much did you bring? I called everybody, they switched their phone off. And you say we're in the same struggle. When bad thing happen, everybody will run. When something happen, everybody will run away. And that's how he said he went to, he was the one that talked to the commissioner. I said, talk to which commissioner? Me that was there. Me that was there. So if you talk to the commissioner to release them, you know that the commissioner would have told me that Asari has confirmed that he knows these boys. But the commissioner told me, your boys said they were coming for marriage. I said, yes. They want to take credit. You see, that's the problem we have. You didn't contribute any. If I had gone there and they insisted, I would be detained. If they had insisted, I would be detained. Shall I say everybody go find his square root? We have to be sincere in this struggle. Everybody is making effort. Everybody is making effort. That is why it pains me when I see some errand boys come and be writing nonsense. You don't know what we are passing through. You don't know what we are passing through. Maybe you feel we are not doing enough. You come and be writing nonsense. These are one of the things at times when I remember that Bayelsa incident, I try to calm. When police arrested me in Bakassi, sorry, I'm having a network issue. So that is what I'm saying. A lot of us are wayo people in this struggle. When something happens to your colleague, you will not show concern. It has happened to me. So based on experience, I try to calm down. I try to tell my men, not my followers, there shouldn't be too much pressure. Because when I go in for it, nobody will come out. It has happened to me in Bakassi when I was arrested by the police. By the police. I was left alone. I was left there alone. I was left there alone. If not among some senior officers in the state that intervened. I called this person. You know, I called this person. The man, I left his office in Owerri. That came back from London. I left his office to Bakassi. That day I was arrested. I called him. I called him when they granted me bail to send 7,000 naira to somebody in Eket to come and sign my shorty. He shouted, hey, 7,000 naira is too much. Somebody I left his office in Owerri. He's from Olu. I used to say that thing. I don't know whether he's watching. He has been watching my video. I can never forget that. I can never forget that. So when trouble come, I go carry him alone. We have to catch sense. You think only your own group can do it alone, only your own DOS can do it alone. They cannot do it alone. They cannot. And moreover, I'm not seeing the speed. In whatever they are doing, I'm not seeing the speed. I'm not seeing the speed. I'm not seeing the pressure. It's as if everybody they are begging the government. You can't beg government unless you are tired of the struggle. You negotiate. And when somebody is trying to ensure, when somebody is trying to keep the struggle alive, at least every day we are appearing in the news. Every day, if you open your TV, you hear about Biafra. Somebody is keeping it alive. You want to crucify him. You want to crucify him because you are not the one in charge as it is. You are not the one in charge. I have said it that any action that will give us Biafra, that is what we want. Biafra by any means possible. So that is it. I have said my own. Yekeru wakanoma oha atumogu n'ụbọchị buru ọma zinuru ya nirusari ma zinuri mechokike ozulem ụmụ Biafra na ozulem mawe ozulem ma ozulechiwe ozulem ma ya nirusari ma zinuri mechokike ozulem ma numegao.
So my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.